Hello and welcome back to my live stream where I talk about whatever I want. My name is Chloe. This is the house of Chloe that I built in my parents' backyard. And today's video is called Winding Down because I am getting ready for bed. It's 1 in the morning. I had a busy day yesterday and I will just tell you about it and wind down, which means facials. No, um, facials. Yes. Um, so today, today I oh I have a story. So I had a car accident May 2nd of this year. And I received whiplash. It wasn't a car accident, it was a rear ending. I was rear ended by 2 consecutive trucks. And I was not feeling the best afterwards. Obviously, I just got hit by 2 trucks. And I shouldn't be telling you any of this, pretending like you never heard me say this, but I'm working on getting all of that figured out. And so I had whiplash, went to the chiropractor, and now I am apparently doing an MRI on my spine. The doctor recommended it at pain management, which I just have like slight pain in my back. This is good smelly stuff, so I like to start out with the smelly stuff, good smelly stuff. So my doctor recommended an MRI, and I was like, I don't want to go into that machine. I didn't realize it's like a literal tube, like this, about this big, like this big, like this big. And I was like, I'm like, are you locking this thing around my neck? They lock a thing around a bar, like a thing around your neck. And I was like, are you locking that around my neck? And I was like, is it open on the other side? Like my whole experience, I'll just tell you. I was like, is it open on the other side? Like, can I not see anything? Like I'm just in this tube. They're like, no, it's open on the other side. I'm like, can I go around and look? And they're like, yeah, you can go and look, and also you can squeeze this thing if you want out. And I was like, I don't really want to do this. But they talked me into showing me what it's like. And so I laid in the bed. They locked the thing on my neck, and then they slowly put me in there, in the tube for the MRI. And I was very anxious, and I was like thinking, I can't do this. I'm gonna rip my head off trying to get out of this thing. Like, it's not gonna be pretty, it's gonna be bloody. I'm going to have a very bad experience if I continue to do this, because it was like a whole 15-minute long process of taking pictures of my spine. And I was like, no, I can't do this. And then the guy was like, oh, we can do like a open one and everything, but and I just said, no, I don't want to do it. And then later on, when I told the person who scheduled it for me that I can't do that, they're like, oh, we thought you weren't claustrophobic and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I'm claustrophobic, and like, I don't want to do it. And then they're like, oh, is it okay if we schedule you for the open one? And then they're like, later on, call me when I'm at Starbucks trying to get coffee for the day. And they're like, you are required to do the one that's closed for your middle back. And I was like, okay. I'm not gonna do it. You can get whatever you need, the most you can get from the open one, and the bar is gonna still be around my neck. So I think that's fair. 2 out of 3 is fair. um, like my back isn't, I don't think it's like broken or anything like that. I just feel a little bit off, the way it is now. But, and it hurts sometimes. I'm, going to the chiropractor and stuff. And so like to get even more evidence of, oh, like if there's something wrong, then it will build a case and I will most likely get a settlement for what I deserve. So, but pray that nothing is wrong. I don't want to have back surgery or find out something slightly off and it will always be a problem or whatever it is. So pray for me. I'm trying to get an MRI. They scheduled it for another day. But like I said, I was at Starbucks, and I will just continue on with telling you about my day. So I was at Starbucks after that, and I got a white mocha latte with a quiche, broccoli quiche, and it was so good, so good. 10 out of 10, recommend. Very expensive though. But this is the first day that I've been out and about for anything big other than chiropractic, since I've been sick with food poisoning in my gut or something like it. So I splurged on getting my expensive coffee and my quiche, and then I went and I walked the mall, and then I wasn't feeling the greatest, like in general, like the feeling when you just don't feel right. You don't feel bad, but you don't feel right, like something's off. So I walked past this massage place in the mall. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a massage. I'm gonna feel better. Hopefully it's good and I get some knots out and relaxing and all that. And it was cheaper than I expected. It was $40 for 42 minutes, which is not bad. So I gave her, it was a good massage. She worked out on, ooh, that hurts. She worked out on my knots right here, on my back and my shoulders. And it hurts to touch. So I did that. And I gave her like a $20 tip. And then after that, I was thinking about what I need for my Moisture Surge Clinique brand moisturizer, because I've been moisturizing my face so much that I've run out of it. So definitely, it's really good stuff. I will show you the bottle that I ran out of. So it's this. And this is the same size. So this lasted me like years, because sometimes I wasn't using it, or like I would use it sparingly. And this is kind of like a smaller bottle. So I went and I asked the lady in JC Penney's, I was like, do you have Clinique Moisture Surge? And she said, yes, we have Clinique Moisture Surge, and she led me to it. And then she pointed out that this one has SPF 28 in it, which is a sunblock. So not only is it a skincare, it's also a sunblock. And these are the exact same size. And this lasted me years. So this was only, she showed me the bigger one at first, and I was like, how much is that one? She's like, $60. And then I was like, how much is the smaller one? This one was $30. $30 for a nice, good skincare product is yes for me. So I bought it. Obviously I have it. So I'm gonna use it. So I got this good skincare for my unwinding or unready videos or live streams, and I think it's good stuff. And then after that, I asked the lady where's the bathroom, like I do. I do that all the time. It's been a problem for the last few years, always having to use the bathroom. So she told me, this smells like sunblock a little bit. She told me where the bathroom was. I went to the bathroom, and then I was like, okay, so next move. Next move is after the bathroom, I found these cute little rings on display. You know, those little cheap rings that they have at JCPenney's, like in the makeup or the skincare area. And so I bought this. Again, we're splurging. First day out and about since food poisoning. And I bought this, and I bought this bracelet. Let me put it on. I bought this bracelet. It's a butterfly design, and it's one of those like heirlooms kind of things. Like if I wear this all the time, I could say, oh, I wore this in that video or in this event or this church meeting or whatever, and then pass it on to like a niece or nephew or something like that, or hopefully a child in the future. But then, so I got these two items. It said if you, and they match, butterfly, butterfly. It said if you buy two items, you get $10 off. This was $35, and this was $25, yeah. So, you get $10 off of the 35. That's 25 and 25, and that's $50. So I spent $50 on jewelry, which is cute. Cute, cute, cute. Bye. And then my skin is okay. Why are we talking about the restroom? Because I have a problem. He looks up ready. Thank you. Don't say that, bruh. That's sad. Okay. So what I did after that is I purchased the things, and then I was like, I need to go to CVS. So I walked myself back to my car, and then I go to CVS and I pick up my medication, which is Zyprexa and hydroxyzine, which is my mental health medication. And I run into this lady that I did my externship with at the hospital in town that is a phlebotomist and helped me with my draws. So I just said hi to her, And the funniest thing, so I got my meds, and then I left there and I went to Applebee's, and I um was waiting on at the bar. I got a Heineken Zero. Again, we're splurging for the day of being out. Um, I got a Heineken Zero and I got some wonton chicken tacos. They are so good. I highly recommend. Um, and then after that, I went to the plasma donation center because I was like, I ate, I'm healthy, and I need some money because today is a day where I needed to go to work. But after all that, I wasn't gonna go out and bust out $100 at Uber. I was not ready for that yet. And so it's a little, hurts my eyes a little bit. So I went to the plasma donation center, and at the plasma donation center there was another phlebotomist at that same hospital who was donating plasma. So I've seen two, and she helped me with my externship as well. So there were two. It's like a sign to get back into phlebotomy. There are two people who I did my externship with, and maybe SPF 28 is not good for your eyes. I don't know. But that was interesting that they would that I would run into two people who helped me get my career. And so I donated my plasma, and after that, I was feeling good. Like, I had donated plasma, but still, like, if you don't do anything super strenuous or like hot, like take a hot bath or something like that, then you're good. Like, you can go and do whatever you need to do. So I was like, okay, well, since I donated plasma, I got $50 for that, and my goal for every day is to make $100. All I have to do is go work for Uber for like a couple hours, and to make another $50 or a few hours. And then so I was on my Cash App, and then I was like, oh, I have $20 from Geronimo. He sends me $5 a day now. And so I collected that, and then I was like, okay, so I only really need to make $30. So I pick up some people, drop them off, and that was fun to get back into it. And I don't know how I'm gonna do a full $100 a day, but we'll get back into it. Something always seems harder than it is. So so there we go, $200 from yesterday's plasma collections, and then $100 altogether from today. Like, okay, so I had $100 in my plasma card already. I just didn't know it. So I had $100 yesterday and $100 today. So so altogether, Ubering and Geronimo, and also uh, um, also plasma donation. So I was like, success, yay. Okay, so I go home, and the rest is boring. I just told my mom about my rings and stuff, and I asked her to buy food because the house was getting kind of empty from being sick and nobody buying food. And yeah, so it was like, asked her to do that, but she always resists for some reason when I ask her specific things, even though she asked me specifically what I want. Very long story. Let's go back into my childhood. No, no. It's very complicated situation there with the trying to convey what I want and always resisting. So what I did was I cleaned my work shoes. I've had the same $20 work shoes for literally 2 years, a year or 2 years. I used to wear them for phlebotomy at Quest, and now I wear them as my driving shoes. So I thought, well, if I clean my shoes and they're all nice, that's extra motivation for me to go and make more money doing Uber tomorrow. So I did that, and they're drying outside, and so next is I watched some television. I watched The Valley. I am addicted to reality television, and then I am winding down. Sorry it took so long to get to that title, but I am winding down from the day, and thank you. And so I am doing my face care. Hopefully my eyes don't water like this every single time. Maybe it's something else, I don't know. But I'm doing my skincare and brushing my hair. And what I like to do, another thing is I like to put my teeth whitening. I've been whitening my teeth with this little pin that I got at the Dollar Tree, which is kind of amazing. They have like good products. But that was my day. I just ended it with some television, and then I did some social media stuff. I did a short today. It's the trend, but with my cat. It's the trend. I just woke up in a new Bugatti, where you like sit there and the person drags you. Usually it's the girl being dragged, but it's my cat. And then I sat there, and then I pretended like my cat rolled me out of the frame. It was so funny. And so I did that. Hopefully it gets a lot of views. This is a whitening brush, and hopefully you guys can go watch it. I'm crying and I'm doing my teeth care. I'm crying for my skincare and I'm doing my teeth care. But it's really funny. I like doing comedy shorts and stuff like that, so that's a good one to add to the repertoire. And yeah, I showed someone my YouTube channel at the Plasma Donation Center. You're gorgeous, thank you so much. And I usually tell like whoever I see about my YouTube channel. I don't seek it out to try to get people to follow me anymore, so that's a big step up from when I always had like a business card or like always told everyone I ever saw. So I think we're good growing this way, like naturally through YouTube. You're gorgeous. Where are you going to bed? I'm going to bed. Your room is my favorite color. Thank you. Oh my god, you're just so pretty. I love your vids. You're amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't have much else to say. That's my experience with this terrible MRI machine. If you haven't heard about it, just go back and watch the first part of this video. Vitamin D is in here. See, vitamin D. You are going to bed and we just woke up. Bye. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, there's a lot more people in these last couple days videos, so that's really nice. Thank you for joining me. And I also have a podcast that I just put my first episode up in my YouTube channel, my main channel videos, main portion videos. I don't know how to say that. It's not like a different channel, it's the same channel, The House of Chloe, but it's like the videos that are presented first. It's under videos, and it's the last one I posted is the first episode of the podcast as of today. If that makes sense. So I just thought I'd let 161 people know that. Thank you. But the sun is up. Your bracelet is so cute. Yes, I got it today. It's so cute. Thank you. So I'm surprised at the number of viewers at this time of night. I know, Kelvin. But that's my day. I'm winding down. I usually end it with a phone call to a friend, and like literally I'm exhausted from talking all day, doing whatever business or whatever YouTube, and at the end of the day we literally just most of the time just sit on the phone in silence and share memes and stuff. You look so pretty. Thank you so much. So yeah, thanks for watching. Another thing is, I know it's not going to be anytime soon, but it's something that you will be able to see as the days go by, is I have a video planned to show every day of my hair growth for 1 year, 365 days. And I'm not going to cut it at all. I wasn't expecting to have this short of hair this soon and everything, but the time felt right to cut it, and so I cut it, and I made a video about that, a short about that, so you can look at that in my shorts when the salon cut it. Where am I from? Northern California. She's from Northern California, yeah. So I have a lot going on, but at the same time it's not much because it's very minimal work every day. Like the podcast is only on Wednesdays, and it takes about an hour to record and upload, get ready, record, upload. So like, yes, I'm filming a lot, like it feels like a lot, but in reality, like my job is my life basically, because I tell you all about my life. So I better start doing some interesting things, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next live stream video or short or podcast. So goodbye.